In the world of coin collecting, there are rare treasures hidden in plain sight. Treasures that look like ordinary pennies but carry extraordinary secrets. And today we dive into one of the most fascinating coins ever minted in the United States, the 1955 D. Lincoln wheat cent, a coin that has captivated collectors for decades and continues to spark mystery and curiosity. And if you are watching this on Coin Value Guide, get ready, because this journey will leave you breathless and may even change the way you look at the coins in your pocket forever. Now imagine holding a coin worth over $50,000, a single copper cent, that could pay for a car, a house, or even a college education. How can something so small carry such enormous value? The answer lies not only in its history but also in its rarity, its grading, and the unique details that collectors obsess over. So let us unravel this story step by step. But stay with me, because each twist will bring you closer to understanding why the 1955 D. Lincoln wheat cent is no ordinary penny. First, we must step back into history. The Lincoln wheat cent series began in 1909 to honor the 100th anniversary of President Abraham Lincoln's birth. The wheat design remained until 1958, and within those years countless coins were struck. But not all coins were created equal. Some bore mistakes, others had variations, and a few carried mint marks that made them incredibly rare. The 1955 D wheat cent comes from the Denver Mint, a facility known for producing massive quantities of coins. Yet even in such numbers, rare gems appeared, and when collectors discovered the anomalies of this coin, the market for it exploded, and so did the prices. Now here comes the suspense, because while most Lincoln wheat cents are common, the 1955 D holds a secret. It is tied to one of the most famous error coins in American history, the 1955 doubled die cent from Philadelphia. However, even without that doubling, the Denver issue carries significant collector value, especially when found in pristine condition. Imagine searching through rolls of pennies and suddenly spotting one that could fetch tens of thousands of dollars. This is the dream of every coin hunter, and it is what keeps the passion of numismatics alive. Numismatics, that is the scientific study and collection of coins, a world where grading, preservation, and rarity mean everything. Collectors use professional grading services like PCGS, Professional Coin Grading Service, and NGC, Numismatic Guarantee Company, to determine the condition of coins. And let me tell you, this is not just about whether a coin looks shiny or dull. Grading is a science. A coin graded mint state 65 or higher by PCGS or NGC can sell for astonishing sums, while the exact same coin in a lower circulated grade may fetch only a few dollars. The difference in price comes down to details you might never notice with the naked eye. A tiny scratch on the field, a hint of wear on Lincoln's cheek, or a faint discoloration can lower the grade and slash the value. Now here is where suspense deepens, because while you may think you already know the value of your coin, the truth is, every coin tells a different story. The 1955 D wheat cent in average circulated condition might bring just a modest price, but in uncirculated condition with a sharp strike, brilliant luster, and perfect surfaces, it can soar past $50,000 or more. Imagine that a penny that people once ignored in their change now, commanding life-changing money, and yet very few people even realize they might have one. Let us pause here and build curiosity, because some of you may be wondering, how exactly can you tell if your 1955 D wheat cent is valuable? Well, the first clue is condition check for wear. If you can see all the details of Lincoln's hair and the wheat stalks on the reverse, clearly you might be holding a higher grade coin. The second clue is mint luster, the original shine from the minting process. Coins that still shimmer as though newly struck are the most prized. And the third clue is certification. Sending your coin to PCGS or NGC not only authenticates it but also locks in its grade, giving collectors confidence and buyers assurance, which directly boosts its market price. But let me build the suspense even more, because what if you do not want to keep the coin? What if you want to sell it? Where do you go? And how do you ensure you get top dollar? The first mistake many people make is selling their coins at face value at banks or to people who do not understand their worth. Instead, you must go where the collectors are. Coin shows, auctions, and online marketplaces like Heritage Auctions, Stacks Bowers, or even eBay for lower value coins are among the best platforms. However, Never sell without grading high-value coins. Collectors demand third-party certification, and without it, you could lose thousands of dollars on a single sale. Think about it. Someone might offer you a few $100s for your coin, but with PCGS or NGC certification, it could sell for tens of thousands. And here is where the story becomes even more intriguing. Because the 1955 D wheat cent is not just valuable, it is part of a bigger world of collectible currency where rarity errors and condition combine to create treasures hidden in plain sight. Collectors use terms like full red for copper coins that retain their blazing original color, or brown for coins that have toned with age. A full red 1955 D wheat cent in mint state condition is an absolute prize, and these are the ones that cross into the $50,000 range and beyond. Now let us build one more cliffhanger, because many people watching right now may be asking, could I have one of these coins without even knowing? The answer is yes. Millions of wheat cents still circulate through collections and coin rolls today, and although the chances are slim, the thrill of the hunt drives collectors to keep searching. Coin roll hunting, as it is called, is one of the most exciting hobbies in numismatics, and every roll opened carries the possibility of discovering a treasure like this. Imagine the adrenaline rush of pulling a 1955 D in high grade from a roll bought at your local bank. This is what keeps the community alive and why channels like Coin Value Guide exist to guide you every step of the way. But before I reveal the final secret of this coin, I want to ask you to smash the like button if you are enjoying this suspenseful journey. Leave a comment with the rarest coin you have ever found. And do not forget to subscribe to Coin Value Guide, because we are building a community where knowledge is shared and treasures are discovered together. Now here it is, the moment you have been waiting for, the 1955 D Lincoln wheat cent specifications for those who truly want to understand the coin. Diameter, 19 millimeters. Thickness, 1.52 millimeters. Weight, 3.11 grams. Composition, 95% copper, 5% tin and zinc. Minted in Denver, with the D mint mark proudly stamped below the date on the obverse, and with the iconic wheat stalks on the reverse that gave the series its name. So why does this matter? Why does a single penny with these measurements carry such weight in the numismatic world? Because condition, rarity, and collector demand intersect at a single point, and when they do, the value skyrockets and the story becomes legendary. And here is my final suspenseful truth. Even if you do not find a $50,000 coin, every collector knows that numismatics is not only about money, it is about history, passion, and discovery. Every coin you hold is a link to the past, a piece of art, a symbol of a time gone by, and that is what makes the hobby priceless. So if you are ready to continue this journey, if you want to learn about more rare coins, their secrets, and their astonishing values, then make sure you are subscribed to Coin Value Guide, because the next video could be the one that reveals the $1 million coin hiding in plain sight. Share this video with fellow collectors and treasure hunters, because knowledge shared is opportunity multiplied. And remember, the 1955 D Lincoln wheat cent is more than a coin. It is a story, a legend, and maybe your ticket to a $50,000 discovery.